Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. This is tutorial series number 8 here in Maharlikans code regarding this TSNotify series. Okay guys, we will continue. We will do the same with the send mail. This one we done already, the SMTP classic here. For this SMTP, now we need to take care of this send grid. So we need to create a new function. This one guys is we prepare this when every time we call this function. We will call this function when there is a event triggered here guys. So whenever this one, for example, this is part of our thing, is when the status of this item has been disabled, then we will do one time send an email to all the recipients there based on your config.yaml file configuration. So any triggering, like if you capture the disabled there, this is one of the critical status also. And then we need to send an email notification to any of our recipients based here guys. This is now we are doing this monitored task. This is our first method to send a real-time email notification when one of our critical tasks that we need to monitor is failing or meet all these status guys. This is for the this is for the monitor task. This is for the generic type of status. This one guys, not from the event viewer, not from here. This is the second method. So the first method is this. This one. Whatever the status here, then we will be throwing a real-time email notification guys. So hold on for a while. We will continue for this send grid here. Okay, so we will do the same. We've done this for the classic SMTP. We will set up all the necessary things first guys prior to testing, because this one is the pre-requirement for us to send. Okay, send email, send grid. So okay, these are all for the test. These are all for the send grid. We will do the same here also. Okay, then these are all the string. Okay, and then email template is also a string. And then we require a boolean. Oops. We are reading a book. Sorry guys, just a small joke. Okay, don't be so serious guys, huh? Okay, we'll now send an email to each individual recipients from the config.yaml file using SendGrid API, using SendGrid API key. Okay, so again guys, I'll just copy paste on the here because they are all the same, the validation. So I just copy over. Okay, captured our time. Now I need to send. I think they are also same here. Yes, they are all same, but the only thing is the library that we are about to use is not the classic SMTP. So these are all the standard things guys, because we need to take care which task, either one of these also, because in our root here we either check event or task. This is our own internal identification for which email format that we need to send, or which email library or package that which either classic SMTP or the SendGrid SMTP. So these are all the purpose for these functions guys. These two, this is for the classic And for the send grid later, we will have our own switching which type of email server we need to use, either send grid or our classic SMTP. So that's why we take care of all these functions here. So right now we need to do for the format for the send grid is quite different, as I mentioned earlier on my previous video regarding this send grid. Okay, so we need to do content error sulat set HTML again. So I need the sulat dot email. Okay, so this format is full HTML is false, so I don't need this HTML. Again, we do the same, guys. I think you need to copy here also. Yes, these are all the same anyways. So but right now, okay, these are all the same, should be the same. Okay, so the mail of okay, sulat that send mail. Okay, we need the subject, which is a subject host name from sulat.new mail. It's just put an empty, guys. This one is if you have a name, then you can pass on, but right now I only have the email address, so we just skip for that. Okay, so I will do the same for two sulat.new email, then two also. Okay, now I need to do the errors here. Error checking is so now we need to send the send grid, guys. Then HTML content, and then pass on the pointer there. These are all the okay, hold on for a while. Equal to nil, sorry, and then I need to return false, then error, oops, and then otherwise you need to return true, then nil. So these are all the things here. So we finish all this necessary for the send grid, and then so we done the classic thing here, and then the SMTP, classic SMTP, and for our send grid function. Now we take care of a few things now. I need the scan task list, guys. Now this is our main thing for the generic kind of searching. Okay, guys, so I need to have this function here. Okay, usual. These are all the scanning, guys. Scans the status for all the monitored task scheduler by task name. So right now we need to this one later, guys. We will use this scan task list function as our go routine, because this one will keep checking, guys, for example every 300 milliseconds. Then we can check all these things here, whatever the status here. Then we will notify whenever this is running, failed or something, guys, or disabled. Then we can send an email automatically to all the recipients there. So these are all the things, guys. We need to scan this the scan task list. So we need these four 4 here is the forever looping, guys. This one is a forever looping. No worries about this. I know you worry about all this constant looping there. This one in Go is a natural things, guys. No need for us to worry about this. So I'll just do all our thing first. Okay, from the config.yaml file. Okay, need to for loop here. I need to assign local variable which is t strings dot trim space. Okay. Oh no, trim, sorry. I need the range here, guys, because this one is a loop. Task, no. Task list. Okay, guys, this task list is these are all the task name, guys, from the struct here. Okay, and then here we assign this local variable here under the root.go. So we need to take care of all these things. These are all the task struct that we need to collect the data, guys. Okay, so task this one. Yeah, okay, we have our own nodes here. Task scheduler exact name with its own recipients. So the task name, these are all here, guys. Task these are all the thing, which is the task name and the recipients. So we need to use this assignment here using the struct to store, because early on we remember that we used this to collect all the monitored task here under this monitored task what I call the config.yaml file properties here. This configuration we already collected when this TSNotify has been running. The moment you access this TSNotify, it will collect all the necessary configurations here. As you notice that I notice when I enter the TSNotify, under this whatever the executable has been located, then it will load all the necessary configurations here prior to the loading. So when we use this TSNotify run go command, this run command, all the configurations are already collected prior to running this run command. So early on we prepare everything here, guys. This is what I'm talking here. This is the monitored task list here. This part here, this is for the monitored task collection. As you can see, all the validation also in place here. Okay, so we have all this data already collected. So all the validation already in place here. So the range here, then we need to check. So prior to running this run command, all the validation already corrected. Whatever the user tried to run here or missing, or this one is empty, this one they don't have, or they don't have the recipients also, then all these things are all validated here already, guys. So we assume and for sure these are all okay. All the validation has been passed. Okay, guys, so these are all the recipients. If no recipients, then we cannot proceed. Okay, so we will just try. I just want to illustrate to you. Like for example, this one is missing here. Then when I run again, then the task name is required. Please check these are all the validation in place, guys. So our program itself will not continue loading all the settings. As you can see, it terminates all the display, the configuration, because this one is a fatal error for us. So we need to, prior to running this, all must be in place here, must be correct. This one also, if no recipients, then how we can send an email. So these are all the standard validation, guys. So okay, so right now when I enable back, now it can load our application. So these are all the settings are very important when regards to this Cobra CLI or any CLI application that rely heavily on the config.yaml file or toml file or JSON file, whatever this Viper configuration or this Cobra requires any configurable. These are all the standards there, guys. So these are all the standard configurable files. So if any of these, most especially if you rely heavily on this, unless you are using your own backend database, so we don't need to take care all this configuration here. So right now we don't have a database here, guys. If you want, later we will enhance more on this TSNotify in our next when we finish all this the standard settings and all the standard configurations here, guys. So we will do with the sample how you can license this application if you want, because the most important part for this console application, guys, most especially using this Golang kind of thing, because this one is all inside the user's PC. What I mean is this one is you can get all the host name, get all the hardware information, all these things, guys. This is the very important for any CLI application. Then we can throw back all the information back to our backend server. Then because we are using this this executable is on the user's PC, not from the browser, that we are accessing from the any like Google Chrome or Mozilla Firefox or Internet Explorer or whatsoever, guys. That is the limitation. Okay, so for any web application, there is a WASM there, but it's also not so accessible when it comes to the user's PC. That's why most of the giants like Microsoft, they also have this, like if you know Azure there, Azure, they have this CLI application that looks like a Cobra CLI, guys. Then you can interact with your backend. You can log in here. I will discuss that later part. This CLI program, we can is a very powerful one, because in terms of the technology there, because you can interact with your backend, guys. If you are a system administrator, if you are a program that are very useful, or if you want to send this or download this any of your CLI programs there to interact with your backend database or backend server, they can log in, they can download the data, they can process anything here. Then you can do all these things, guys. Most especially, this is the main purpose of this CLI, because you can have access to all these computers here. You can get all the hardware information, like the serial number of your hard disk. And these are all the things, guys, that we need to take care later on if you want to license per computer or something. No worries about that. Then we will send back the information to our backend server, into the cloud server, whatsoever. Then you have there for licensing purpose or something, guys. So these are all we need to take care after all the necessary in place here. So okay, guys, so we will continue for a while. It's just a sidetrack a bit. I just give you a hint on what we are going to head in the next future videos for this TSNotify. So we will interact with our cloud server. So no worries, guys, I have a cloud server also, so we can try that. Okay, so we will continue. Okay, guys, we continue back. All these things, I need to continue all the settings here. So strings, this the thing, strings that trim space. Okay, you need to trim all these things, guys. So if the user tries to input some extra space there, need to take care of all these things here. So okay, so if task name exactly equal to empty, then we just continue, guys. We just skip. This one is serve as a skip, guys, because right now we are doing in the range loop here. Any loop you can just issue this built-in continue command here, guys. In C# also it's the same, so no need to worry. All these are all the standard, guys. So if this one is empty, we don't if this one is empty, guys, this one is a precautionary checking only, guys. Get the Windows task scheduler real status, the value here. So we need to take care of all these things. Hold on, task info, then the error, we need to check the error there. So right now this one is checking for okay, we need to create this function first, guys, by name. So we need to have this, then we just pass on with the task name. Hold on for a while, I need to get this prior to use this, we need to create, guys. Okay, guys, so I will continue. This one will get the Windows task scheduler by name. So I require this with one string there, the task name, which is the string, and then we pass on string here and then the error. So I will get if len as usual, guys, need to check all these things. Trim space, the task name, then I'll just exactly equal to 0. Then I need to return with an empty string, and then our custom errors, which is the task name is required. Okay, so this one is out, and then the error here, this one I'm using the exec command, guys. For this one is a built-in OS level command in Golang. So this is very important when we deal with what they call this when we access to the CMD there. This one is for we need to get from the CMD. We need to simulate this CMD, guys, then execute in Windows. So this is the CMD, right? This is the command prompt. So we will throw this command here. This is the exec.Command from the OS package in Golang. So these are all the built-in package, guys. Okay, then we need this command C, and then these are all the arguments here, guys. So oops, sorry, these are all. Then we need to, this one is the SC task. This one is for the specific to a Windows, guys. That's why I get Windows task by name. These are all specific command. I will show you later this command. We will do exactly in the command prompt there, but right now we execute here in our Golang program. So query, okay, this one is to query using this built-in Windows command, which is the sch task, and then we query, and then this format FO parameter there from the Windows there is from the sc task command from the Windows built-in command, guys, which is the sch task. Then we query with the format. We need the CSV format, guys, so easy for us to extract. And then the tn, the back /tn, it means this one is the task name. So we will query based on the task name. Okay, so and then our task name there, task name. So if any match there, then we output. Okay, we output, guys, using this CSV format, not the literal CSV what you call download the CSV file, guys. No, later I will demonstrate to you. Okay, nil, and then return with these things, and then the error, and then we need to get the this one is the data there, or just shall we say is a result from that query, and then strings that I need to use the split here. Later I will explain, guys. And then this one we need to throw the return. We need to split the, if any returns in mostly in the CSV type of format, guys, it will have something like a return, like there is a enter, guys. This one is the every row there is a multiple rows. For example, if you have 2 rows or 3 rows, more than 1 rows, then we will take care of all this anything that has this /n at the end. It will we will treat this as a new row, so we need to split all these things. Okay, so we need to return the string. I need the string because our function itself requires a string here, and then the error. Okay, so just treat this as a string here. Result, I need the 1 here, and then okay, then nil. Okay, I will show you this exact format, guys. For example, because this one we query. Okay, guys. See, let's first. Okay, I just want to show you this SC task from Windows. As you can see, when you run the SC task in Windows, you can see all the task items here. The scheduler, the SCH task command is a Windows kind of thing. Is a built-in command, guys, for all the Windows there. But most especially modern Windows, not the Windows 19. Okay, sorry, just kidding. Okay, guys, these are all the tasks here. There's so many. It returns, guys, whatever you have here, these will return here, but we need to take care only our specific things. Whatever we have in our config.yaml file, we no need to take care no need to take care other task scheduler, which are all some or most of the things here are all built in, or from the OS things, or from the other softwares. So we need to take care only from our config.yaml here. So we need to take care only this nitro sense, for example, guys, and then our own go copy.md. So right now, that's why we need to have this we need to have this command to query, and then with the format with the CSV. The format there is quite different, guys. We need to take care of the CSV format. I will show you. Our name here is what? Go copy.md. So go copy, you need to be exact, guys, and copy md. Okay, so when you press enter, the result is more simplified and more in the CSV format. Right now the task name is there, the column on top is a task name, and then next run, and then status. Okay, the name is a go copy. The second column, or the second after the comma here, this is the format for the CSV. This is a CSV format, guys. So next run is not applicable because right now the status is disabled. I will show you here. This is the name, the status, then the trigger is not required. The next run only, the next run column, so it shows there the next run. So whatever is the thing here, we need to take care here in our Golang program, guys, this TSNotify. So we will capture based on this SCH task, then whatever it triggers here, then we will capture on this output here, guys. So then we need to split all these things with the next row. So when the query found, then based on this output, this is the exec command in Golang, guys, is is a powerful command here in Golang programming language, because this one you can get all this information. This is what I'm talking about, guys. When you deal with the command prompt, when you deal with this CLI program, most especially if you have this CLI program here, your program is a more OS level kind of thing, guys, because you can access most of the things of the user's PC there. So you can get all the especially if you have some licensing package there, then your program requires a license, then check to your backend side, then we can have all these things, guys. So no worries, because we can access all the hardware, most of the hardware, guys. Okay. Then of course this command, if you like, for example, if you want to install to the OS level there, we need the system administrator's account, not just a normal user, because you need to install a Windows service, like for example, guys. So as you notice, our previous discussion regarding the GoCopy, we install in our endgame there is to install to the OS level, which is the Windows service there. Our endgame also here is we will install this TSNotify also to the OS level. So by using the another package, which is the Cardano's package, which is written in pure Go also. So right now we can, as you can see, we can have all this information. If you want to store this information back to your web server or cloud database there, then we can do so here, because we can then if you want real time, then all these task scheduler, you can enhance this, guys. Just subscribe to my channel and notify me, guys. Just stay active in my channel, view all my videos there. You can have all this good information. Okay, guys. Okay, so you can have all these things. Then what you can do, you can also add this to your backend. You can throw by, if you're using a MongoDB, which is a NoSQL, this is just one of the NoSQL kind of thing there, or you're using the standard MySQL database. We will all have this information, a separate discussion, guys. This one we will have in the TSNotify. By this topic, like you want to license this application, I just want to discuss to you with that separately. Okay, so we have done this, guys. So this one again we need to continue. So we will see you in my next video, guys, here in Maharlikans Code. If you like this video, kindly subscribe to my channel so that you have more videos like this, and you have more softwares, free softwares that I personally built here, personal projects like that I would like to share it with you guys. Just subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much for watching, and may God bless us all. Thank you, and bye bye.